So the government is set to reopen tomorrow. Now, this was only a 2-day partial government shutdown, which is just slightly worse than an extended weekend, um, which isn't horrible. Now, this was a contentious fight when it comes to funding the government. Initially, the House passed a measure with some Democrats, I think it was seven, signing on that would have given ICE $10 billion in additional funding. And then it went to the Senate. And in between there, we had uh, the shooting of Alex Preddy in Minnesota. And the Senate Democrats turned around and basically said, "Okay, we're gonna do something different." So they came up with a different plan. They passed it and sent it back to the House. Now, this new plan funds everything except DHS till the end of September. DHS only got a 2-year stopgap where they hammer out more restrictions on ICE and things like that because of how ICE has been acting. And some people were still irritated. They said that the Democrats should have just shut down the government. The thing is, even if they would have continued with a partial shutdown, ICE was still going to have funding to do some of what it was doing because of the one big beautiful bill. This was additional funding. So they went ahead and they took this measure up in the House of Representatives today, and it passed 217 to 214. And I'm seeing some people saying that it passed on party lines. Unfortunately, it did not. 21 Democrats signed on to pass it. 21 Republicans said no. Now, there were some Republicans that said no because it didn't go far enough. They wanted to include the SAVE Act, which is the voter ID. You must have voter ID, plus your ID must match your birth certificate, all those kind of things to vote. They wanted to tack that on, and that didn't work. There were some other Republicans that just said no because they didn't like something in it. But ultimately, it did pass. Now, this does get everything funded except for DHS till the end of the year, and it gives them 2 weeks to come up with a plan to rein in ICE. Now, we will see if they ultimately get something passed. It sounds like ICE may be starting to do some of the things that would have been asked by Democrats anyway, trying to avert what is going on because they're worried about making sure that they have that funding. We will see what happens going forward, but the government shutdown is over. The partial shutdown is over. Funding will be restored as of tomorrow. I believe Donald Trump is going to sign this bill.